Hey guys, so today I have another mini album to share with you guys, and I've had this mini album sitting on my school desk for such a long time now, and finally, now that I'm home, I can be able to shoot it. And I also want to apologize if at times my voice is a little raspy. I was sick this past weekend, so I'm trying to get better before my surgery tomorrow. And another reminder that if you haven't checked out my giveaway, I will link that below in the description box so you can enter to win some good prizes. And anyways, let's get started with the mini album. So I am actually in my kitchen right now. It kind of seems like the best lighting for me, so we'll see how this turns out. And I have to experiment in my house to see where I would get the best lighting, so we'll see how this turns out. And yeah, so the title of this album is called Squeers, and it doesn't look this faded. I don't know why it looks faded, but you will probably be able to see it in the pictures. If you want to see it, you know, the way it actually looks, then just check out my Etsy shop pictures, and you know, just to get a look at it better. So I used the crepe paper. I think it's called the School Spirit Collection for this mini album. And I used coasters, 5 coasters for this. All the edges are inked, and this little ruler thing, there was a little ruler design paper, so I decided to cut a strip out and put it on dimensionals. As well as this Go Team sign, I cut out the banner and then put little dimensionals on some of the letters, so it'll kind of stand out a little bit, if you can kind of tell. And, of course, I have to have my hemp cord. I don't know why, but there's my hemp cord, like it's always on my other projects. And I have it held together with hemp cord because I felt like the binder rings were a little bit too small for the thickness of this mini album. And so what I did was added a little bit of that measuring tape that I got from the Vintage Findings kit on there, just to add a little bit to it. So there's the title, and when you open it, I have this little Matchbox little type of mini album in here that I learned how to do on YouTube, and I will link this video in the description box below as well. I hope I have it in my favorites so I can link it, but if not, I will try to find it. So anyways, I will show you how this works, and I think I may have to put this down and pick up my camera for this, so let's see. So it looks like this. I have it closing with a magnet that I had, and there's a magnet up here, and then there's a magnet right behind this piece of paper that I have adhered on there. I just didn't want it to be like just a little black strip right here with nothing on it, so I decided to cut a little bit of that ruler paper and put it over that so it just shuts like that, and then it stays shut. So when you open this, it opens like that, and then it opens like this. Then that opens, this opens, and then this opens. So like I said, it was such an interactive mini that I was really excited to share this. And these are actually little pockets where you can put little, you know, just anything in here, pictures, little journaling spots, and I have little things in here to show that. And I have these little tickets here. So I thought this was so cute. This was so easy to make, and I just, you know, covered it with my paper and made it my own. So it just closes back up and then shuts like that. There. Then I added these little buttons on there, and I guess I will do this with one hand and try not to move the camera so much. On this page, I have that little measuring tape, little ribbon thing again on the side. Then I have some Prima flowers, and this is actually one of the paper flowers that I got from Michaels. And then I have them centered with buttons, and then of course I have my little buttons over here. On this side, it says Learn, and this actually pulls out, and it's a little Learn bingo card. Is that not cute or what? And this one I think came in that Vintage Findings kit. So that just slides back in there, and it probably won't go back in there because I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Okay. So it just sticks out like that. This one I used a little brown envelope that I had, and it did not fit on the coaster, so what I had to do was glue it on there and then cut around it, and then I had to re-glue the envelope so it would kind of look like it really did fit on there, but it really didn't, so I had to reseal it. I used my white jelly pen to do the stitching around the envelope, and then I wrote keepsakes on there. And this is meant just to put anything in there, and like pictures or, you know, any school related anything. And then I have my Prima flowers, paper flower, and little buttons for the centers. I thought it was so cute, little buttons. And yes, this does open. And then I have a little photo mat in here. And then the backing is from the Vintage Findings kit. It just has little letters on there. And then it just slips back in here. Getting out of frame. This is really hard one-handed. So anyways, and then I use the flower as my little tuck spot just so the envelope won't open. On this page, I have these little paper sacks, and this little library card, again, most of the little stuff in here is from the Vintage Findings kit. So I have this little library card, and then it's just plain on the back, and it just slips back in this little mini paper bag. So very simple. And on the back could be used for journaling or whatever. Right here is another room for a picture. You can barely see these things on the side, but I had this little syllables thing that came with the Vintage Findings kit, and they were the size of little flashcards. So all I did was cut them down and inked the edges. Sorry. And if you can kind of see it, it says num, mar, ham. They're just syllables, so they don't, mean anything. But just room for a picture. Same on this side is I have room for a picture right here or right here. And then on the inside, I have room for journaling. So it just flips open, so it's super cute. The last two pages, this is a little pocket. And these say student's grade card on it. I think it's so cute. I think the paper stack was so cute for this little project, and they have these little battleships, and this is a little bird. And this came with the Vintage Findings kit, so I mean, if you don't want to have this in there, you can toss it or just do whatever you want with it. But like I said, this is just a little pocket. And I love this little handwriting paper. I think that was the cutest thing ever. So that's what I have on this side and on this side. This side you can put room for a picture or for journaling. It doesn't matter. Just whatever would work. And then I have that little ruler, again, that I cut out of that design paper. And I have it on dimensionals just so it'll pop out a little bit. And then again, I have my Prima flowers with the button centers. And that's my dog outside. He sees that I'm in the kitchen and wants to be let in. So anyways, the back, it says handmade with love, and then I have little buttons on the side. And like I said, I always have these on my little projects. So anyways, that is my mini album, and I hope you guys like it. I have to go let my dog in, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.